over the mountains. They are coming. So Germans, they are starting the 11th position mit der Hitlerwagen. And why, you ask me? Because they do a 1 minute and 6 seconds. And so therefore, they started the 11th position. So the Hitlerwagen must drive very fast to catch up with the... And so, the Italian is the Hitlerwagen. He must start in the 9th position. And then he must catch the Englishman with the Italian driving the car. The English car with the Italian. If you can understand this, I want you to push the comment. Because these cars are so fast. They are super fast, in fact, where they come from Germany out. So they have the McLaren with the cigarettes. It is so bad for you because the cigarettes will kill you. And the Japanese, the suicide bomber, in the 2nd position. Guys, bear with us. We're having fun. Scribenti starts 11th because he did a 1 minute 6. The grid for this race is set by your lap time from the last race. So up front, we've got the McLaren with Charles Orangis in it. And 2nd position is a Toyota MR2 with Peter Zeely in it. Going to be a hell of a fun to see how they stick it into turn 1. Has Zeely, that thing accelerates like hell off the line. Are they going to happen? So, yeah, Gary.
Here's a spectator. Let's find out what he thinks about motorsport.
What's going to happen?
I love the Scribantis. Hopefully the Porsche will make it towards the end.
Mit the Hitlerwagen.
Oh, I'm hoping so.
we have a lot of fun, right? So we're sitting, Ricky. What's going to happen first lap?
I think Franco is going to take a charge from the back all the way to the front.
And they're about to start. So here they come. Rolling, baby. Rolling thunder. And we can see nothing because the cars are gone behind the curtain.
Well, we'll have to wait to see who comes out of turn 3 first.
Gary, it's like my daughter said. And then, you know what happened? Nothing. McLaren, Toyota, Ferrari, Lambo, Porsche, BMW, Porsche, Lambo, Porsche. Going to be exciting. So they disappear from sight. Let's catch a word of what's happening. What's word from the car?
He's trying to get through the traffic. I think that's the biggest issue for him now, but he's trying to line them up in the straights here so he can pass 2 or 3 at a stage.
Is he talking to you?
He was talking to me in the beginning, but I'm leaving him now because he needs to concentrate to get through the traffic.
It's like I say to Gary, focus.
100%.
So Gary, using my precision timepiece of guesstimating time gaps, 1,000, 2,000, I got 5,000. Let's do it again there. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. Gary, check the crowd here. This is clearly, we know who they're supporting. This is the Scribanti pit behind here. So the gaps are around about 4 seconds at the moment. Let's see what happens when they come past the line. Safety car came into the pits, and this is the quiet before the storm. It's kind of lacquer. It's like they come in waves of it. Swiss timepiece precision, 1,000, 2,000, 2 seconds. Zeely's missing. This fight at the front is serious, Gary. Jono de Toy's running lonely third, and then Gianni Giannacaro in fourth in the Lamborghini. So going up into turn 5, 6, 7, the complex at the top, Scribante was very, very close to the McLaren. Bear with us as they come down into 8 and onto the straight, and you'll see that you'll hear side by side into 1. They went into 1 side by side. Right, there's the Zeely car.
So he didn't make it stick.
This is stalking. Let's just hear a quick word what Franco's saying. Is Franco talking to you?
Yeah, they had he was past Charles and then they got a yellow flag, so he had to fall back again.
Okay, cool. So he's given the position back.
Yes, yes.
Awesome. Thanks for sharing.
Come on, boy.
Gary, this is a high-speed chess match they're playing there now. It's not playing. Scribante's got a power advantage, and he's gonna make it stick down a straight. Let's watch his back straight as they come onto the back straight.
But it's not doing bad considering the fact that it's
It used to be Harry is standing. He's down here.
Gary. Harry, 10 times.
Very, very, very stinks. Extremely. That Porsche is catching at a rate that I can't believe.
And now it's a case of Charles using a whole lot of racecraft to try and keep him behind.
Absolutely. Charles must use all his experience, and there you can see he's doing so well.
Now normally you've got the radio on and you're talking to Charles. Why no radio today?
The radio was not fitted in time for this race.
So boys flying alone.
He's flying alone. But I'm shouting and screaming like crazy here.
But sometimes it might be a little bit better that you can't hear, and it's you just got to work with what you see.
Absolutely, I've got to work with what I see and just trust that he'll stay calm and stay focused.
It's one hell of a race.
It is.
He didn't make it stick.
There's 3 laps left. If you could talk to him, what would you say?
Stay calm, buddy. Stay calm. That's all I can tell him. Stay calm.
We'll leave you for now.
Thanks a lot.
Wow, a quiet moment for a change, Gary. These guys in black, where Gary is now, are the Scribante guys. That's their pit. He's on apex corner.
Sure.
Right, we've seen the McLaren. He's on the apex of the last turn. We're going to see what's happening here. Gary, he's got the car moving. It is running. And we've got to be very careful about where we go. Not sure what happened there. What we will do is look for damage on the car. Gary, keep a close eye on the... Got waved yellow. And there we go. Now we know what happened. Alrighty, Gary, let's go along down to red flag area and see what happens. This is actually the weirdest race that we've covered. There's a car coming behind us, Gary. The weirdest race in the history of the world that we've ever covered. Because if there's a red flag, you reset the grid according to the positions that they crossed the start-finish line on the lap before the red flag. And that would put Arangis in the front.
No, because they left him already.
Charles Arangis in the front, the lap before the red flag came out. Yes, there we go. So this is going to be hell of interesting. So we're going to walk down there and let's see if... Do you know what happened there?
Yeah,
Busy talking to Franco in the car. Very difficult to get an idea of what's happening, but we are going to go there coming up to form on the grid. And they would... Okay, so the Strabanti Porsche is still running, engines running over here. There's a little bit of damage on the left rear of the McLaren. The telltale will be, what does the front right of the Hitlerwagen look like?
Should we go across and have a look?
Gary, if you and I walk onto the track now,
We'll both be shot.
without question, they will, the officials will have a, are you watching the picture or the...
Picture on, look at it.
Okay, let's see.
Probably go on a
Back one lap. What is your reading of the position, Harry?
Well, I think Charles would be, because Franco passed that lap first, so probably he'll be in front of Charles, I think. But as you can see, he got hit from behind. We'll get the story afterwards.
We see there's damage on the car.
Yeah,
We need to have a look at all the other cars to see if there are damages on the front right.
correct.
I'm going to go and see if I can talk to get some other information. Gary, I'm doing I shall be the Inspector Clouseau. What's news from the car?
Say again. Two laps to go. 2 laps to go. He said, I think from both drivers it was the same understanding. It was such a cock-up when they come in here, nobody knew where to go. So from both drivers they said sorry to each other. So it was no deliberate take you out.
Did they touch?
They did touch, yes.
What they both consider a racing incident?
Yeah, they changed lanes. Both of them changed lanes 3 times before they got to turn 8. So no one knew where they were. So they did touch, yes.
One Murava dies.
One Murava dies, yeah. They said sorry to each other and 2 laps to go.
And now when they reset the grid, how do they reset it?
I've got no idea, Uncle Colin.
I would have thought that it would have been...
In position.
Yeah, well, take it back a lap earlier from the red flag and then go.
That would have been nice. We can have a nice last 2 laps.
Because that's what it's about. It's the dice. It's entertainment.
100%, yes.
And you know how cool it is to sit and see how you also want that.
Oh yes, for sure. I think everybody that's still standing on the pavilion here still wants that.
Yes, the Oaks were shouting. Okay, guys, it looks like they've called it, and the guys are coming into the pits. So what we're gonna do? What they're gonna do is they're avoiding post-race paddock and coming directly into each of their boxes. Now, Gary, this is going to be fun. We're going to keep it rolling. And whatever happens, happens. I'm going to shove microphones in faces. If they get upset, well...
We do, Colin.
Gary, have you got some cement? In case...
But there's a hell of a lot down here.
In case we need to give some drivers cement so they can harden the hell up. But I don't think they will. Let's just have a look and see what happens. That was one more of a race. Super exciting. I don't see a hell of a lot of damage on the front right of the Porsche. Okay. I don't want to say anything about that. Right, Gary, let's run across the road. In fact, let's stand here because here comes a McLaren. And we'll get an idea of what happened. Well, let's you had a brilliant race as well. Charles will get out. The body language will tell us.
Sorry about that. All good. All good. Too many guys into the same corner. All good. All good.
I'm lost for words. They apologized. It was all good. It was kind of special. First and second. Let's.
Interview him first and then him second.
I'm hoping.
Let's talk.
That was a mur of a race.
Yeah, look, I tried to make this car as wide as possible. I think Franco saw that. I tried to.
Should I stand in between?
No, not at all. Not at all. Well done, Franco.
You made your car wide,
Very wide.
and you made your car fast.
Thin. But it wasn't thin enough, sorry. Okay.
Okay, we'll come and talk to you guys. Thanks a lot for being like proper sportsmen.
We are gentlemen racers. At the end of the day,
The trick comes, Gary, when we walk away, and then down the back in there, it's like, is it going to be Randfontein rolling?
No.
Congratulations on unbelievable sportsmanship. We'll come and talk to you a little bit later. Thanks, guys. That was. I'm kind of moved.
Yeah, no, it was.
It's.
But that's what our racing is all about. You know, we let's call us frenemies. You know, we friends. We really actually don't have issues with each other. But the whole thing on track, you know, the whole story behind the story. That's what keeps people wanting more. So, yeah, spoiler alert: we actually don't hate each other.
No, we know that, and we can see there's a lot of respect. And when stuff like that happens, it's cool to see. We watched the race from the pit lane as almost supporters kind of thing, and got the reaction of the crowd. It was super exciting.
No, it was. Listen, I had all my mirrors full of Porsche, and I literally had no answer for him, nowhere. You know, even I think Franco will be able to tell you through turn 4, I was sideways more than I was straight. So, you know, it really was difficult. I was overdriving the car completely. From my side, it wasn't a good driving performance, but I'm glad my defensive skills are still good.
Well done. You better go and talk to your dad. He was nervous as hell. Let's go around the back here and see if we can grab Franco's running. Franco. Wow. That was one hell of a race. And the gesture afterwards to walk up, and for a minute I thought there was going to be jack handles flying. But you guys are proper gentlemen. That was a race.
Look, Charles and I go back a bit of rubbing and leaning against each other, and it wasn't intentional, but I mean, there was just so many cars going to the same corner at the same time, and I was quicker. He was making it wider, like I do when I'm in the same situation as him, and it is what it is. You know, it's hard racing. I mean, we can't just pussy around the place. You know what I mean?
No, you absolutely not.
Yeah.
But you had I thought that you might have had a plan where you were sizing up and waiting for that one moment, slight mistake, mega boost, drag down the straight.
Well, no, because, I mean, you know, he's an old hand, eh? He knows how to handle the pressure, and he might not make that mistake, you know what I mean? So you got to go for it, eh?
Awesome stuff, and thanks a lot for being a damn good sport. That is why we love racing so much.
Thanks, Colin. Thanks.
Wow, guys, and who are we going to now, Gary?
Sylvia and Aldo.
Where are they? Sylvia,
Colin.
you should have been racing.
I should have been there, but we had a bit of bad luck. We blew our motor on Friday, the last session. I'm disappointed, you know, because I really think we had a chance for probably fourth. I think with the Audis, with the new tyres, we really had old tyres on Friday and had major understeer. So I think there was a good 1.5 to 2 seconds with the new tyres.
But how exciting was this race?
This was probably the most epic race I've seen in like history, but yeah, I'm amped up and I'm happy for Frank. Well, I'm a little bit upset that it had to come to argy-bargy at the end. But
you know, how cool do you think it was? Franco jumped out his car and went straight over and they shook hands and...
No, look, it's great sportsmanship. I mean, you know, you're racing supercars, they're super expensive, and to have an accident like that costs a lot of money. But I mean, well done to both of them. Great sportsmanship and great racing. I must say, it was epic to watch.
Oh, it was fun. Safe trip back. Yes, 9 hour.
Oh, yes, I mean...
Tell us 9 hour. One of probably 11 or 12 South African drivers
Can you see
in
the
this
smile
race.
on my face? You know, I look super excited. I think it's probably a dream come true, and I think for Andre, thanks to Andre for the invite, and our team will be Andre, Besaidnout, Franco, and myself, and we're
in a Porker, eh?
Yeah, we're in a Porsche. We're in a Porsche GT3R, and it's Andre's car. He's imported it. It's a race-winning car, 2014 model, been upgraded to 2015. So we're super excited, and we entered in the amateur class. So we're all amateurs, GT3 amateur drivers. We're going to go for our best and try and get at least on the podium, you know.
Awesome stuff, Aldo. But you, again, spectator for a weekend, but you've got to fix the car and you'll be back.
Colin, I'll tell you what, after watching that race, I don't mind being a spectator today.
Were you entertained?
You can't buy that kind of entertainment. That is fantastic to watch. I enjoyed watching my cousin. Pity about the little bang, you know, that happens in motorsport, but what a pleasure to watch that. Absolute pleasure. I just very upset about our Audis. I think we would have added a lot of value to the day's racing. We would have mixed it up nicely with the supercars as well.
Well, we were excited. I mean, you come up all the way from PE and from the Bay, and then stuff happens, but it's racing, eh?
I think our client day on Monday actually took it out of the cars. We added up 4 to 5 race meetings on Monday with those poor cars. So I think they actually said to us, listen, we're tired now. So they decided to go and sleep on us, which is unfortunate because we wanted to compete and have some fun today. But listen, to watch that race was fantastic. It's more than satisfying.
Guys, travel home safely. We know that it's dangerous going home from race meetings. And thanks for the effort and coming here. Are we going to see you in East London next weekend for the endurance race?
No, we won't. But we.
But next GHTransport race,
definitely we're going to try. 21st, I think it's 21st of September. We're there.
Get those cars sorted. We look forward to it.
We're going to have some fun.
Thank you.
Thanks, Colin.
Awesome. Thanks a lot. The Skrabanti family.
About GNH's coverage of this.
Ricky Giannicaro, unaccustomed as we are to seeing you in non-overalls.
Yeah.
You've got to be happy with that race meeting.
Yeah, look, I was happy.
As a GHTransport spokesperson, not so much as a non-racing driver.
Yeah, no, look, the entertainment was pretty good in that race. I mean, I said to you from the beginning, I thought Franco was going to come through fast. Yeah, and the crowd upstairs. We were watching from upstairs. They were shouting, screaming. So it's good for the sport. It was good for the camaraderie amongst all the drivers here. I mean, to see them shake hands at the end of the day, because it's a racing incident. But yeah, I just want to be back in the mix of this. This is starting to drive me insane. Being on the sideline is killing me.
Awesome stuff. When are we going to see you back in a car?
Well, if I can bribe the doctor, hopefully I should be back in the car before October, but probably only in October. At a push, maybe only next year.
Awesome stuff. Thanks for chatting, Ricky.
Thanks a lot, guys. Take it easy.
Gary, we've got to go and talk to, is it Jonathan du Toit or Mark du Toit or a du Toit? Okay, we'll do that. Man, oh man, I hope you enjoyed that as much as we did. We're going to have a break and we're going to talk to you later. Cheers.